Okay, so I've been busy with my kayak fleet. I have two kayaks like this red one. It's a Delta 10, really a nice kayak, and it's only 35 pounds. And so that's been one of our main Florida kayaking choices. It's lightweight, easy to throw on top of the Jeep. You'll see down in there, there's a window in the bottom so you can look through. Just great for Florida. And then of course I have my Hobie. Now the Hobie, I had not usually taken it to Florida, but let me get this junk out of the way here. But I wanted to go do some fishing, and so I did a bunch of mods to it to make it safe. Because it's tippier. It's almost impossible to tip over this Delta 10. Okay, so let's go through there. I made one mod that just didn't work out. I made this seat here, and it gets you up out of the water, but it's just heavy and adds to instability. So I took that off. Now, I went fishing with Scott the other day, and I had the rod holder mounted here, the 360 camera here, and the net didn't fit so well, and so and the rod holder being mounted here cut right in front of my feet or whatever. So I've got these tracks back here, and I've got two mounts on them, so I'm going to move that back. This bar is for the outriggers, and I leave it on because it gives me something to grab onto. So I got a pretty good setup here for that. Depth sounder's working, everything's working. So it's a really good setup for fishing. I think I'm good to go there. On the Delta 10, it did not have a rod holder. I put on that rod holder because Scott was going out in his kayak, developed an unpatchable leak. He used this setup with this rod on there. We were both fishing fly rods. He had this here on there, but it broke. This is also a floaty mount, and that's my GoPro Fusion on there. And but he said his rear end really got sore. So I happen to have another seat here. See that guy? That I think will solve that problem. It was designed just for that problem. Now when I go in Florida, two main things happen. Well, actually one main, we just go explore. But the other thing is we do a lot of wildlife photography. There's just so much there. There's alligators, there's monkeys, there's all kinds of birds. And then underwater, there's all kinds of fish. There's turtles, there's everything. So what I need for Florida is a camera setup that gives me a 360. I've got that here. This happens to be the Fusion. I would use the Max that I'm holding in my hand right now. And then, and that's a floaty stick on that. I think that I didn't mention it. And then I use a camera mounted in here. And it's a full-blown mirrorless camera with a I think it's 17-200 lens. Does a super job for really good wildlife photography. And so I'll put that back in there just for now. So I'm pretty much, and then I put the rod holder on. I'm not crazy about the rod holder. There, it looks ugly and protrudes. But I still need something for underwater. Now underwater, I use my Hero 6, which is the one that's over there you see in the front of the, Hobie. And it worked good, but when you put it underwater, it's really hard to follow something. You really want a 360 under there. Well, I looked and said, I'm just going to throw money at the problem. Well, then I found for 35 bucks, this thing, an underwater housing case for the Gear 360, which is another 360 camera. Hey, can't have too many cameras, right? So here it is. Now I can take that and push it underwater. This extends way out. I've got a dozen different kinds of sticks like that. And now I can get a 360 view underwater, and the turtles or interesting fish that swim away from me, I'll have a good shot of them. So I think I'm good to go, except I need one more. Grandma is also going along, Linda is going along, and has a 20 power zoom point and shoot camera, really good quality. I think it was either a Canon or a Sony, and it broke. And she got some spectacular pictures, and so I need to replace that. And then I need to look at, do I need to upgrade my Sony to either a better lens or a different body. So that's kind of where I am now. I've got the depth sounder working. Oh, the other thing is, I don't like that big gobby looking mount over there on the Scotty mount. I like these mounts here, these track mounts, and I think I would like, and talking to Scott, he likes, and I mounted them. This used to be mounted up here, and it got in the way. And now you can see I can swing my legs over the side very easily on here. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting a track or two like that and mounting them back behind the seat here somewhere, either that way or that way, and then mounting the rod holder on that. And these are really cool, these mounts, if you've never seen them. They actually twist like this. Let me get my hand in here. My hands are full of fishing rods and everything. They twist it like this right out. And then you can put it to various orientation. When you go get it where you like it, it'll lock back in again. But the cool thing is when you take them off, they unscrew. They're not sitting there all the time. So they come off like that. And now when I've got it car topped, I don't have a bunch of crap sticking around like that big ugly mount. And I think I'll do that mod. So there you go. Is that cool or what? Probably edit all this crap out, but bottom line is you can never have too many toys. Oh, by the way, I remounted the net, which I couldn't get down.